Yo, what's going on, guys? This is DJ KC 2102 coming at you again with another video. Like always, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. I'm coming back at you again and again with more Fortnite news, more Fortnite information, updates, breaking news, leaks, everything. So stay tuned to the channel if you want to hear all this information. If you don't, why not? Right? So hit that sub button, turn on those notifications so you know when I upload a new video. So let's get into it. The first one that we have is a tweet from Fortnite on Twitter. He's leaking 4 leaked landmarks. The first landmark is going to be Panther Monument. The second one is going to be Collector's Museum. The third one is going to be the security truck or the prison transport. And the fourth one is Doghouse. So we can kind of assume what Panther Monument is, obviously Black Panther. So that is actually the same location as in a previous video I did. It's basically called the Sphere. It's going to have a enter effect and exit effect. So whenever you're inside of that area, then you're going to be affected in some way. So the Collector's Museum, I don't know, and I don't know the other two either, the security truck or Doghouse. I don't think anybody really knows those other ones, but we're all just speculating at this point. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And if I know anything, then I'll definitely make a video and update you guys for it. So the next one from Fortnite is basically there are 15 of those beacons. So I have seen these in games. It's kind of like a car, but it has like this those solar panel things that are hanging off of it, kind of like a contraption built onto it, and they're calling them beacons. And in the file, the POI is called the Sphere, right? So you got the Panther Monument that we previously thought was the Sphere, and then you have the actual Sphere area, right? So that's over there by Steamy Stags and Craggy Cliffs, and a little bit to the east of Pleasant Park or Doom's Domain. So it's going to be that whole area. So what this seems to be is that's going to be the area that's going to be affected. It is possible that that could be the Wakanda area, which would be really, really dope, because we do know that Wakanda was underneath the Sphere. You couldn't see it from the outside, but once you were in, then you were privy to all of the massive buildings and technology and stuff like that. But there was only a specific way to get in, and I think that this could be that. So keep your fingers crossed that this is Wakanda in Fortnite. That would be pretty much amazing. So the next screenshot from Fortnite, basically he's telling you that in the trailer, if you look on the right image, over on the right hand side of the right image, there's like a green aura, right? So that's somewhat of a teaser there, right? So that could be what we see from the outside, right? Or maybe that's just from a far distance, but when you get closer, it's more of a green sphere, right? So it looks really, really cool from the pictures, from the leaks, from the trailer that they zoomed in on. Everything looks to be like it's moving at a rapid pace. I can't wait to move up in the battle pass to unlock those foil skins for the Marvel characters and see what this beacon in this sphere location ends up being, and how this ties into the Fortnite storyline. All right, so now that we got that out the way, let's move on to the floppers. So I know a lot of you guys want an explanation about the floppers. So these are the floppers or the super floppers that are found in game right now. So the way that you're able to catch these floppers is if you have a super rod. So the way you get the super rod is if you take a normal rod to a upgrade station and upgrade the rod that way. That's the way that I know right now. So if you know another way, if you can find it in a barrel or whatever, then go ahead and leave that in the comments below. But the first one from the image that we got right here is the spicy fish, right? So you consume this one, it gives you health, but then it also gives you the same effect as a chili pepper, right? So you get to run, you get to build super fast, and you have that same duration as a chili pepper would. The next one that we got is the Vendetta fish or the Vendetta Flopper. So if you eat this one, it's similar like a flare gun, right? It's going to let you know what enemy or enemies are nearby, right? So I believe that that's the reason why they took the flare gun. They took the flare gun out of the game was because they were going to introduce this new flopper. So that really seems dope to me. I do miss the flare gun. However, the flopper should be really, really dope too. I haven't caught one yet, but I'm looking forward to it. So the next one we got is the thermal fish. I did cover this in a previous video, but the thermal fish, pretty much you eat it and your screen turns black and white, right? So characters or other enemies or opponents, they're going to show up as a white, and the rest of the environment, the grass, the trees and stuff, are going to be like a darker color. So it should be easier for you to see people at a further distance, especially if they're hiding in builds or if they're way across like an open field. You should be able to see them easier. So the next one we got is the shield fish. So if you just consume it, it's just similar like a slurp fish, right? It's just going to give you shields, and you can hold up to 3 of those. The jellyfish, if you squeeze it, you splash it by near enemies, it's going to apply health and shields to both of them. So if you're already 100 health, you're going to get shields instead. So it's basically like a chug splash, but in a flopper or fish form. And then the last one we got for you guys is the hop flopper. So this one, if you take it, it's going to give you the same effect as a gravity stone, like back in the previous season. So you get the extra low gravity jumps going on with it, and you can hold up to 3 of these. So thank you guys if you appreciated the content. If you learned something today, chuck in a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, turn on notifications so you can get more content like this, and it'll really help me out a lot as well. So that's all I got for you guys. So I'll see you guys next time.